Jeremy Fowler said on SportsCenter recently that the 49ers were working with Trey Lance on his throwing mechanics during OTAs and minicamp to make sure that his delivery is, quote, compact, so he's ready to rip in training camp. I mean, it's not really news. We all knew that. It's just that when I asked Kyle Shanahan at the first OTA, hey, when Trey Lance misses a pass high, for example, is that a mechanical issue? And if so, what do you say? And he said, we don't talk about mechanicals. We don't focus on mechanics. We don't harp on a guy. We let him play. But then he said, but you can write whatever you want, as if I was making a big deal out of nothing. Gotta love Kyle. I was right. Can I just say I was right? Of course it's a mechanical thing, and of course they're going to address it. They'd be ridiculous to when he said we don't talk about mechanics. It was a silly answer because I know they're working on his mechanics. Of course, Kyle's not going to be derelict of duty. He's going to do the right thing. He just didn't say it to me. He told it to Jeremy Fowler or someone else did. So the important information is that the Niners are doing the right thing. They're working with Trey Lance on his mechanics. Keeping it compact seems to be a good thing. He went to the same school as Carson Wentz, who has non-compact delivery. It's down and around. Trey Lance is much more compact than that. And it's important for him to have a compact delivery because a lot of the throws in the Niners offense are very short. Screens, slants. You don't need a huge windup to throw the quick slant. And what's cool about Trey Lance is he doesn't have a big windup. You compare him a lot to Colin Kaepernick because Kaepernick was 6'4", strong, fast, strong-armed. There are similarities there, but Kaepernick had the big baseball pitcher windup, brought it all the way back. Not exactly the ideal fit for a quick passing offense what the 49ers have now. Trey Lance doesn't have that big windup. He has a quicker release. It's not Jimmy Garoppolo quick, but it is quicker. And if he can keep his delivery tight and repeatable, he's going to win this quarterback competition. I think that's the only thing holding him back is his own mechanics. If he's got that down and he's accurate in camp, he is going to wow his teammates, his coaches, the media, and take this job, even though Jimmy Garoppolo has been the quarterback. I mean, I know there's a lot of people here that are very emotionally tied into Jimmy Garoppolo, but when you're making arguments about why the Niners need to keep Jimmy Garoppolo, just keep in mind that you're probably saying a lot of the things and sounding a lot like Rams fans last year who wanted the Rams to give Jared Goff another chance. All the arguments are the same. Hey, he took the team to the Super Bowl. Hey, he's got a really good record. How you can't sneak. I mean, look at he put up 50 points in this one game. He threw for 400 yards in this one game. I mean, yeah, Rams fans probably had some emotional ties to Jared Goff. And then at the end of year two, everyone was like, get this guy the hell out of here. I mean, the head coach wanted to play the backup in the playoffs, and Goff had to come in and win the game. So I know it's hard to hear these things about Jimmy, but that he's the Niners version of Jared Goff. He's not going to be on this team next year. He probably shouldn't be on the team this year. Good for Trey Lance for doing the right things. Good for the 49ers for getting Trey Lance ready. They should not be thinking like, he'll work on his mechanics eventually. He'll work this out. We're just going to focus on Jimmy this year. No. Get Trey Lance ready. Let's go. He's so much more talented than everyone else they have. Jay says, dude, how important will it be for Bosa to be at his 2019 level for us to have a chance to make a run at the Super Bowl? It all starts up front. I mean, it's going to be critical. Look how good he was in 2019. They still didn't win. He was a monster in 2019, and Buckner was on the team. They still didn't win. So he's critical, and I think the Niners still are a couple moves away. That was what I originally wanted to talk about, and I'm asking you, do you think the Niners just need to stay healthy and they win the Super Bowl, or are they a couple moves away? I think they're a couple moves away. I don't think just staying healthy gets them a ring this year. Maybe it gets them to the NFC Championship game, but I think they're a couple moves away. And if you agree, what do you think those moves are? If you don't agree, tell me why.